Hello everyone, today I will show you how Frank Marshall played the Scottish game against the unknown. e4, e5, horse b3, horse c6, d4. A debut appears on the board, the Scottish party. Ed takes black, the knight by d is 4 and the knight f is 6, developing the move, and black is basically playing like this. The knight beats c6, white doubles the pawns and brings the bishop to the field d3. Rook b is 8, black immediately occupies the semi-open vertical b. Somewhere to look closely at the pawn b is 2, the bishop is 5, tying the knight. And here black plays in a very interesting way, they play d5. And it seemed that black's knight was lost, because e is 5, the knight is tied, the pawn is attacking. Here the most accurate thing was to play as many as 6 and then everything was fine. The bishop was taken away for the capture, and black even has an advantage here, because a check will follow for the capture of a pawn. The king is better to move away. If you try to close with a bishop, then very strong pressure on this bishop will begin and white will have big problems. Then just a pawn is recouped and white's position here is somehow not very good. The king is not castled, and black most likely is not castled either, but white has less activity than black. The elephant on the large black field diagonal is very well located. Line A is half hidden, line B is half hidden. That is, black has how to play, and white should defend himself here, and it is not even clear how. Although the game was played differently. In the game, black played overwinter on the e7 field. They had another idea, they tied a pawn with a pawn, and now you can't take the knight, but no one wanted to take the knight yet. Castling, but now it is already possible to take a knight, so black takes a pawn on the e5 field and falls into the bundle. It seems that the queen is lost, but the knight arrives on the e4 field. The bishop beats this knight, and if you take a pawn now, then of course it will simply be checkmate, so it's bad to take a pawn. Take a queen badly. I'm losing the queen and the next move is also checkmate. Therefore, here black is taken at point w5. But there was another move. There was a very quiet, calm, interesting move, the bishop on the e6 field. Then it was possible to play an elephant w6 and open attack. Yes, they win back the bishop, but black loses the bishop, the overlap. They took a pawn, another pawn, and a pawn is won back by black. White's position is better, but the material is equal. Here's another interesting option that could have happened, but after the bishop's move e4, the queen beats w5 in the game followed. Elephant d5 is a hidden step, and here it was worth moving away as a king to take just to overlap. Yes, the position is very unpleasant. Yes, play without a pawn, but at least not checkmate. In the game, after the bishop's move, the 5 in the hidden check with the elephant closed and got another check from the elephant like this. It was worth closing with a bishop, playing without a piece and a pawn, but in response black played king f8 and simply gave up the next move, because here follows a very beautiful denouement of queen d8 check. You have to take the queen and get such a mate from the queen. And notice that almost all the pieces are on the last horizontal, except for the queen, which can't help in any way anyway. Here's a pretty interesting Scottish party from Frank Marshall. I hope you enjoyed it. Today is the 31st, but I'm still releasing the video, because every day you need to get something new to feed the brain. Friends, Happy New Year to you. I wish you only the best in the new year and all subsequent ones. I wish you happiness, health, subscribe to the channel so as not to lose me, and of course the peaceful sky above your head. Bye bye.